So I got another friend of mine here. His name is Justin, and he wanted to try my Psychic Poison set. And again, I'm going to be using this Venusaur set that I talked about in another video, which I will link you to at the bottom left right there. If you have not looked at it, go ahead and take a look. So yes, it is the Fury Cutter Venusaur set, except without the Fury Cutter. We're going to be testing out the Curse and Amnesia because Fury Cutter does not work. Okay, so I'm just looking at the team here, and I think I'm just going to use a Stealth Rocker to start off. So the only Stealth Rocker I have is Metagross, so I'm just going to go ahead and use Metagross here. Alright. And then for the rest of my team, this is a doubles battle now. So I'm going to go ahead and try... I'm going to go with Gengar. Gengar looks good, or Bikini. I'll go with Bikini. Alright, not bad. Okay, so I'll start with Metagross and Victini. I'm not really well prepared for a doubles battle here. I don't have any Protect on me, but I just wanted to test out the Venusaur's abilities anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and try Earthquaking, and then I'm going to switch into a Gengar. Just pretty much, just looking on what I gotta do here. And waiting on my opponent. Alright, there goes Gengar. There's the Earthquake. And that will take out Heatran, and that will do some damage to Scizor, but not much. He's going straight into a Swords Dance here, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. So I'm just going to switch. He's going to switch into a Charizard. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to attempt to... I don't want to say Meteor Rush, but what else can I really do here? That could be a Char Y. I'm counting on it being a Char Y, but in case it is a Char X, I'm going to go ahead and Meteor Match it anyway. I'm going to Meteor Match at Scizor, and then I'm going to use Mega Evolution, and I'm going to switch into a Dark Pulse maybe? I don't know. Alright, I'm going to try Dark Pulse. Let's try Thunderbolting a Charizard, just in case. Oh, it is a Charizard X. Interesting. Alright, so uses Dragon Claw on Gengar. That takes down Scizor there, and that will increase the attack. This is Bug Bite to take out my Metagross, and what I'm going to try to do here, I'm going to try to switch into a, problem is that he's still got that Fire Charizard in there, so that's going to be a problem. I'm going to go ahead and use a Garbage. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, and my next move I'm going to use is I'm going to attempt to Moonblast Charizard. I don't really have too many options here. And then Destiny Bond will be a move I'll use then. Right. So I'm going to have Destiny Bond, and that will take out the Gengar, and should also take out the Charizard. Okay. So now for the next move, I'm going to go with, let's bring out Venusaur. And I will also bring out Meloetta. And Venusaur. Alright. So, Venusaur has the Earthquake ability instead of the knockoff ability for this one. So what I'm going to attempt to do here is I see two physical attackers, so I'm going to start off by using Curse. Why would I need to use a Curse at someone? Oh, fine, I'll Curse Infernape. And then Meloetta will Relic Song. He's going to use a Fake Out. Meloetta Flinch. I'm cursing Venusaur, so that should increase its, Bug Bite, and that actually does a lot of damage to Venusaur. Oh, wow. Let's see. I'm going to attempt now I'm going to attempt a Leech Seed here. Preferably at Scizor. And then I'm going to, let's see. I hope it's fast enough to handle it. I'm going to attempt to knock off Scizor. Okay, nice move, the Mach Punch there. I'm going to use Knockoff on Scizor, taking it out. And I'm going to, well, there's no real point to Leech Seeding. I actually really screwed that one up. I apologize for that. So, still waiting here. I'm going to go ahead and, since that is, I know it will have Poison Jab, I'm going to go ahead and use a Curse on, well, Scolipede, I guess. I'm going to go ahead now and attempt a Relic Song for Meloetta. Infernape is the fastest Pokemon here, so that X-Scizor really does not do much to the to them, but that, okay, that'll take out Meloetta, unfortunately. Venusaur definitely needs a Protect in doubles. There is no doubt about that. Alright, so I'm going to bring out a Victini. I'm going to attempt and, well, if I Earthquake, I'll do damage to Victini. Okay, I'm going to try cursing one more time. And then I'm going to V-Create, well, let's see. Scolipede uses X-Scissor last turn, so using a V-Create would not do much. But this is my last Pokemon, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and curse. And then I'm going to, well, still have Volcarona left. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and Fusion Bolt Infernape and see what happens. Alright, so the Fusion Bolt takes out Infernape. Scolipede, the Rock Slide, actually that wall is actually starting to work a little bit. I can notice here the wall is actually it's doing its job. It is doing its job. The only problem that I have with it is okay, well, one of the problems I have with it is I don't understand why the Sassy nature, when you could just use a Careful nature, you have the same ability, plus it would allow Venusaur to set up a curse faster. Just my thought on that one. It's not like you're building a Trick Room team or anything. Alright, so Victini, Venusaur. Alright, so we got Volcarona left, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to, well, if I Leech Seed it, it's not going to help me out much. But that Volcarona. Okay, Earthquake time. And then I'll try to Fusion Bolt Volcarona. So yeah, Venusaur brings down to 2%. There's the Fusion Bolt. And now we're going to try Earthquaking here. So Victini takes some damage, Volcarona takes some damage, and Scolipede takes some damage, but that's the problem right there. You still needed... Maybe another Curse could have probably done it there. I'm going to try Earthquaking one more time, and then I'm going to try Fusion Bolting Volcarona and seeing what happens here. This was definitely a close battle. I think if I had another Curse, I think I could have taken out the rest of that team with the Earthquake. So an Earthquake, so the Earthquake does it. I don't see how Fury Cutter could have worked in this situation. I don't see how Knockoff could have worked in this situation. And I don't know if Giga Impact would have really made that much of an impact, to be perfectly honest with you. But either way, the Earthquake definitely does do well. I mean, yeah, you do have to deal with flying immunities, but, you know, you're going to have to sacrifice some type coverage for that power. And there's the X-Scizor. And I'll put a Fusion Bolt to Volcarona. That's pretty good. Yeah, so that pretty much, yeah, that guarantees he gets the win here with Victini versus Scolipede is all that's left. So this was a good game. Again, one of the mistakes I made was I was too concentrated on that Venusaur, on the Scizor, I mean, and the problem with that was that I think that move did cost me this match, because I would have had an extra, I would have had a +3 Venusaur using Earthquake. Of course, that would have probably taken out Victini, but I assume that would have also taken out Volcarona and probably Scolipede as well. I'm not too sure about that. I can go back and check. But overall, I think that the set isn't terrible. Curse Amnesia Tank isn't terrible if you can set it up. It looks like it works a lot better with doubles if you have Pokemon that can protect it. So if you have a Pokemon that has, I don't know, Wide Guard, and, you know, someone's trying to use a Rock Slide on it, you know, something like that. I think it would also work better if you had a different nature on it. Sassy was not really that great of a nature, I would have gone with Careful. Because you're not using a special attack anyways, and you need that extra speed to possibly set up what would be a really good move. Let me see what else. Well, I don't really have much to say about the defense, special defense EV spread. Fury Cutter is just... I just don't think it's that great of a move. If you really want to prevent a Sap Sipper, then what you can do in that case is simply give the Venusaur, you know, a move like Earthquake or Knockoff if you really want coverage from any sort of immunities. Knockoff would be a great move, plus it takes out your opponent's item, and that could definitely be a very helpful item as well in the case of Skarmory or Rocky Helmet would have done something. Yeah, so there we go. That should do it right there, and that should take care of that. So yeah, that's the end of the battle there. And yeah, so for those of you that want to see more of this, I'm probably going to do one more battle, put up one more video of a battle regarding this Venusaur, and we'll see how it goes. That one will be a singles one. So definitely this seems to work a little better with doubles than it does with singles. Though, to be perfectly honest, I'm still failing to see the point of the chlorophyll ability amongst other things. Well, Overgrow wouldn't have done anything anyway, so I guess you would go with chlorophyll, but I mean, if you're gonna double that speed, why would you lower the speed in the first place? That's just my thought on that one. But yeah, if it wasn't for Curse, I think I probably would have knocked out both Volcarona and Scolipede, but again, this was just a demonstration. So that's it for this one. I will see you guys later. Bye.